Good day, everybody. So if you're joining me today, you're going to be doing a lower body workout. We will be using just one kettlebell and one mini band. For this workout, I prefer to use this fabric band, and I got mine on Amazon Woosle. Anyways, this is my medium band, which means it's not as wide, and it's not as narrow, so that means it's the medium, the Goldilocks one, which is going to be just right for my particular exercises. We're going to be doing this in timed rounds again, so we'll do 1 minute of work on with 30 seconds of rest. So I encourage you to use a heavier weight, really challenge those muscles, get the muscle tone build up so you can burn calories throughout the day versus cardio just at that time. You will feel your heart rate coming up. You should feel those muscles burning and getting some good strength out of it. So before we get started, we're going to do a nice little warm-up, and we'll get you into this. We've got 4 rounds of exercise today. So it should be a nice, short, sweet workout. Let's see what happens. So I'm just going to put these out of the way so I can do some stationary lunges. So let's do some hands on the hips and step forward and alternate your lunges. If you have knee issues and this is something that bothers your knees, you can always choose to step back and warm up those legs in such a way. Whatever makes you happy. And I'm going to try and keep turning my head to my left because that's where the mic picks up my sound. So I've noticed some of my videos don't have the best sound, so I will do my best with this. And I do apologize about the squeaking shoes. I love to work out barefoot, but when I'm doing leg stuff, these shoes are still barefoot, but it gives my feet some sort of grip on the ground. Let's go for a lateral lunge. So side to side. And bring those feet back in together. You can add a reach to the ground. So getting those adductors, inner thighs stretched out. Good. You can make this as big or as small as you'd like. Whatever. Again, get your boat float today. I want to say this morning, it's not quite morning for me anymore, so. Good. Last one. All right, we're going to get a little booty stretch here. So what this is going to look like is we're going to step back, and we're going to twist towards that back leg. So from the side, I'm going to step back into a curtsy lunge and then twist towards it. Another direction. Doesn't need to be very big. So you get this awesome stretch through side bunch. And just get them moving. Please note that we are constantly moving during our warm-up because we're prepping our body for the work that we're going to be doing. So don't do static stretches. We'll save those for the end of the workout. Good. One more time. Awesome. All right. Just give yourself some high knee marches there. Bring your hands up to about chest level. See if you can bring those knees up to meet those knees. Squeeze those abs in, and then we're going to give ourselves some butt kickers. So bring those heels back. Press, press. It seems like something super simple, but if you're like me here, you can feel those quads stretching out. So I like it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and grab the timer, and we're going to get started with our first exercise, which is a curtsy lunge with a sumo squat. So we'll be holding on to our kettlebell, and we start with curtsy lunge, and I'm going to take mine to the hand with the foot that's going back, and then step out wide for a sumo squat, and then step to my curtsy lunge. So you want to go straight from that curtsy lunge all the way into that sumo squat where those knees are pointing out, toes are pointing out. I don't care if you don't switch hands. It feels better for me. I get a little work in my waist, which is to work on my glutes. So that's the way I like to do it. All right? So Once I turn on the timer, we will have 10 seconds to rock and roll. You guys with me? Lower body, let's do this. 3 minutes. 1 minute on, 30 seconds of break. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, curtsy. Good. I've got a beautiful breeze here in the garage right now. Looks like it might start raining any minute, which is great. I love all that breeze. So squat down. Again, no need to count because we've got that time going. But if you're curious, I can get about 16 of the curtsies and before that time runs up. I have time to fulfill. This workout left me feeling really good earlier in the week when I did it. So I was excited to do it again. There's going to be some unconventional type of work as well. So we keep that chest up as we go into that sumo squat. 3, 2, 1. You've got 30 seconds. Do whatever you like. I haven't used those dances on the floor in quite a while, but maybe I will. So, I got a birthday coming up. Break out my own dance moves. All right, so you have 10 seconds. Grab that kettlebell or whatever weight you're using. And 2, 1, begin. So curtsy, wide sumo. Feel free. If you need to readjust your feet, then go ahead and do so. And you can go faster. So if you need to go a little quicker to get the work out of your body, guess what? It's your workout. Just try to follow good form and technique. I'm using a 25-pound kettlebell, so this feels really nice. So I'm going to be using throughout the workout today. It's really only for the first 2 exercises. And I can already feel my buns getting their work, which is great. I think it goes with my shirt today. Okay. Again, 30 seconds. You need to stretch out, get across, do some knee circles, grab a sip of water. I've already drank my water, so I'm out of luck right now. So I just keep moving. I don't like it when the blood pools. It does not feel good. Maybe I'll do some calf raises. 3, 2, let's go. Today, or with this one, I'm starting with that sumo. So with you guys, did you get your heart rates up yet? Mine is up, not overwhelmingly, but it should be coming up. Get a little bit of an aerobic work here. So you all should know by now that the more muscle tone we have on our bodies, the more fat we'll be burning throughout the day. So if you're looking at burning fat, hit those weights. Hit those weights. But careful because they hit back. So tomorrow, if you're sore, those are the weights hitting back. But hit those weights. Get that muscle tone built. Ladies, don't worry. You're not going to be huge muscular beasts unless you want to be. 2, 1. We're done with that. So go ahead and give yourself some butt kickers. I'm not going to let you rest too long, so I'm going to show you what your next exercise is. It's going to be a single leg deadlift with a reverse lunge. Single leg deadlift, reverse lunge. We're going to do all one side, and we'll switch legs as the time goes on here, okay? So, single leg deadlift. I like to hold it in my opposite hand, all right? Try not to look at you and fall over. So down, up, then that leg that was lifting, It's gonna go back into lunge. All right, so deadlift, up, back into lunge. How awesome is that? Pretty great. So we will get back into that and all right. So all right, so we have 6 intervals here. This is a 6-minute one, just because we have 2 legs. 1 minute, 3 times each. It's amazing. It smells great. All right, you guys ready? Grab that weight. 10 seconds to start. I don't care what leg you start on. Start strong. I'm going to turn sideways just so you can see the deadlift and the reverse lunge. Go. Take your time. If with your deadlift you find that you are not able to balance, do what I just did there. Keep that leg propped on the ground and then step back into your lunge. Balance takes time. And the more that you fatigue, the harder it's going to be able to get that balance. Okay? So use that kickstand. Don't worry about that. It's totally fine to get that kickstand. Sorry, I can't look at you when I do this. So if I do, I have to put my foot down. Step back into lunge. Ooh, I think these are the ones that were the culprit for my booty hurting this week. And that's great. I love it. Oh, yeah. 2, 1. Rest. I'm gonna grab some water while we're resting here. Hop on into my refrigerator. We have 20 seconds before we get going into our other side. I think that was rather generous of me to give you that big of a break. Okay, so I'm holding my weight on the other side. I'm facing this time. Deadlift, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Step back lunge. Good, deadlift. We're looking at keeping our backs as flat as we can. So not rounding through the spine. So I will use flat or neutral interchangeably. So neutral spine is best. All right, so our spines were designed to hold us. Tip. Oh yeah, hamstrings and glutes. Hello. Yes. I like to look good when I come and choose somebody, but I want to look even better as I'm walking away. So, damn. Get back here, girl. But, gotta work on it. 3, 2, woo! 2 minutes down into that 6-minute set. And this is the only time we have to use these kettlebells. That first exercise round and this exercise round. So, sweaty. Feels good though. 10 seconds. Stand up here. Push on me. Oh, that's much better. Pick up that kettlebell. And we deadlift. Not bad. Wrong leg. Here we go. Yes. Stepping back. And see, every time I look over at you, I fall over. So, nice flat back. Please do not think that you have to reach the floor. I go slightly below my kneecap and then back up, hinging at that hip and glute. It may look like I'm going lower because I have a kettlebell. So the handle reaches longer, bell reaches closer to the floor. Plus, I have short legs, so it's an optical illusion. I'm very short in the legs. 10 seconds here. Woo. But hopefully you guys can feel those results happening already. Yes. I can't help it. When I have a great leg workout, I'm weird. I'm not gonna try and deny it. I know that I am. I embrace it. I'm totally good with it. Keep those legs moving. Pick up that dumbbell, kettlebell. Deadlift. Lunge. And deadlift. So essentially we're halfway there, right? We just started our 4th round. We still have 2 more to go. No biggie. No biggie. These last 2 rounds go kind of quick. Makes me a little bit sad. 30 seconds left. Are you guys the kind of people that like to know how much time is left? If I could figure out how to put a timer in the corner of the screen, I would. But I'm not that big time. And uploading videos is hard enough for me. It takes me all day. All day. 5, whoops, 4, 3, 2, oh. Now, I know that I'm getting fatigued. So, for my last round of deadlifts, I'm gonna keep my foot on the ground for that extra kickstand so I can really focus on my form instead of wobbling around. So I get more work. Essentially, if I was wobbling around in one leg, yeah, but it's usually bad. So 10 seconds. 7, 6, pick it up. Here we go. So I stay on that toe so that I know that all my work is on the leg. On the leg. Good. Down and up. Oh, shoot. Well, shoot, Rachel. Forgot your lunge. But you guys are doing the lunge, right? You were probably so awesome that you already knew that. And lunge. And deadlift. And lunge. Yes. Listen, I'm feeling no less in my bum and hamstring because I had that foot down. No less. It is still working really hard. So, never be afraid to modify something to make it work for you. 30 seconds rest. Last time on our opposite leg. Here's to you if you're drinking water. Or coffee. Listen, drink whatever gets you through. Within reason. Supposed to be health expert. So, all right. Last time, 30 seconds. Woo, woo. Let me go down. Step back lunge. No, I don't have to remind you guys. I have to remind myself. Hinge. Step back. Hinge. Step back. Hinge. Oh, yeah. You guys know when you got that pair of pants that makes your butt look just amazing? I find that with my Athleta pants. If I can give a little shout out to Athleta. Lulu does a good job too. I'm not gonna, they do a great job. But I am obsessed with my Athleta clothing. 8 seconds. Oh yes. 4, 3, 2. Oh, thank goodness on that. Okay, your next one. You're gonna need your mini band, all right? So it doesn't matter if you have the regular rubber mini band, totally great. It doesn't matter if you don't have a mini band. Don't fret because you don't have one. We're still gonna get on and do the workout. So we don't need any weights for this. Put those bands around our lower thighs. Microphone there. And we've got a front curtsy. So before we did that rear curtsy. Now we're going to go to the front, but we're going to add a side leg lift. So all in one direction. So I'm going to step forward and leg lift. Step forward and leg lift. So just like we did with the deadlift, we've got 6 minutes here. But your buns are going to appreciate it. So 30 seconds off, 60 seconds on. You guys ready to start with me? Boom. Alrighty. Pick a direction, any direction. We're only going one direction right now. 3, 2, 1, begin. I start with my right leg because I'm right-handed. So that makes sense, yeah? I'm stronger, I'm more coordinated, I'm more flexible. And there's such a thing called a learning curve for the body. So if I do this exercise on my good side first, then naturally my less coordinated, less strong, less flexible side will pick it up a little bit easier. So start with your good side, then you can have that already ingrained in your body as long as you're doing good form. So from side there, comes out, across, so we'll go the other direction. And I find that with this longer break, oops. Okay, so we didn't get the timing quite right on this. Not we, me. But I think we'll do okay. Did you guys notice that? You only got 15 seconds of rest. So I took 15 seconds off your rest time, but I also took 15 seconds off of your work time. So if you redo this workout, you can put this on pause or skip while you set your timer to 1 minute and 30 seconds. All right, 1 minute work, 30 seconds break. I've got multiple timers in there. I thought I chose the right one. Boom. So, with the longer break period in there, if I'd done it right, then you would be able to be a little bit heavier with your bands or weights. Go. But you know what? I'm not mad. This time can work here because we're also going to use this particular timer for our next and final round. So down, up, oh yes, down, up, boom, down, up, boom. Try not to slam your knee down into the ground. You may have just done that. But do you guys see how nicely these bands are staying? They're not going anywhere. They're not sliding down. They're not rolling up. When they roll and twist, oh, it hurts. 2, 1. Rest. 15 seconds. Yeah, I actually think that this timer works out appropriately here. So we're going to go the other direction. Cross that curtsy front. Lift that leg out to the side. Check in with your waist. You guys feel those obliques working? Get to feel your backs working? Yes. All sorts of good stuff there. It's fun to feel everything going on with the body and the booty. You got to put that work in if you want to get those results. But, don't feel like you have to kill yourself each and every day. Okay, one more round per side. Why not get a little extra in there? Go! Curtsy, side butt, curtsy, plant that standing leg. I wish I could play music. That would make things a whole lot more exciting. Do you guys play music while you're watching this? I hope so. But I've got to figure out royalties. Anybody has any clue? Let me know. 15 more seconds here. Blast it out. Curtsy, side. Curtsy. You guys also feel that standing leg? Yeah. It's got to stabilize you. Okay. Last time. Crossing over. And then we just have one more round. It feels sad that we're closing in on the end. Here we go. Curtsy. Side. Curtsy. Side. Curtsy. Side. Good. Make this your best round yet. Lifting those legs. Get into that waist. Yep, we're almost there. We've got 15 more seconds here. So keep pressing, keep pressing. Burn that booty. Good. 5, 4. Oh, that felt great. Slide those bands off. There you go. Woo. So, we don't need any dumbbells or kettlebells or bands. This is all left now to your own body weight. This is a tricky one coming up here. For the quads, you'll also feel your abdominals. So we're moving into a pike position. And let me tell you, if you do it wrong, you're not going to feel it in the quads. You'll probably feel it a lot in the shoulders. So I want you to pay attention to what I tell you to do here. I'm going to pull the mat forward. So, you're going to come down onto your hands and knees. To start off with, you're going to cross 1 foot over. This is going to be my working leg. If you can see me in my hands and knees position here, my knee is directly underneath my hip. I've turned my toes under, and I'm going to lift my butt up to the ceiling. The important part is coming down. All right, I'm going to turn so I can turn my head towards the mic instead of away from it. So when I push up, that's important and all because I'm lifting up with those quadriceps. This is my knee extension. But when I come down, I'm working on that negative contraction, which a lot of people struggle with. Walking down the stairs is what's hard for them, especially if you have knee issues. If you have knee issues, do both knees. Lift, lower down. But try to bring your knees directly down underneath your hips. So it's really a good thing to do this one in front of a mirror, okay? So if you're feeling comfortable with this and need more work in those quads, I'm gonna add a booty kick to the ceiling, okay? So we'll have abs, shoulders, quads, all of those working here. So we have that 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, 6 rounds, and we're done. Let's begin. Hands and knees. I'll start here with my foot crossed. 2, 1, begin. So I'm starting with it crossed. Work on slowing it down so you don't slam your knee into the ground. Notice I'm not pushing back with my shoulders. This is a big no-no. That doesn't work those quads. I'm keeping my shoulders directly above my wrists. Now we can add that booty press. And up. So anytime we lengthen that other lever, we get extra work. Good. And lift. And up. I feel my quad so much right now. Use those abdominals to lift up. And maybe you want to revert back to that knee. 2, 1. Good. So I'm going to turn and face you. Don't lose that microphone. So cross the other leg over. So you are alternating legs. Begin. You can start with the legs locked over here. You want to lift those buns to the ceiling. And then if you're feeling great, go ahead and lift that leg and lift that leg. So again, if this is too much, do both legs. Too much, go to both legs. Both toes on the floor. And maybe you don't drop your knees quite so low. I don't have any knee issues. So yet. This is about the one thing I haven't had. So we have 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now, the bad part about this is all the sweat drips to your face. Nice. Alrighty. Could you do this from your elbows? For sure. So if you're here, just make sure you don't slam your knee down into the ground. Keep going. Keep going, keep going. Turn around, grab this bench real quick. You guys are still going. Don't quit on me yet. What would be even better is if you had something that you could level up so that it would make it out to be the length of your arms, and then you could work here with your extension. So you can save those wrists, but holy cow, A, I'm sliding, but B, that's a lot of work on my quad. So I regressed. 1, relax. I regressed my exercise. I know I have a towel around here somewhere. 8, 5, 4, begin. So we're halfway there right now. Get those abdominals in. And let's take a little bit of the break off the shoulders as well. Up. So try to get that knee coming down. I'll see if I can do this here. Ooh, that's even harder if you keep your leg extended out. Even harder. So if you guys are ready for that next level, clearly I am not. I need to bring it in and extend it up and up, or cross it over. Keep those bellies scooped in. Kind of a nice twofer. You get that quad and core worked. Relax. One more time each leg. So, I think it's been worth it. One more time. Let's go. Up. So try to get that knee close to the floor without slamming it down. So that's slowing it back down to the floor. Ooh-wee, quads. Hello. Up. Oh, gracious. Up and down. Yes, it's that coming down part that is incredibly difficult. So, keep working. Who needs a leg extension machine? Not us. We got this. And it's a closed chain exercise, which means that 3, 2, 1 means that our foot is constantly in contact with the ground. So closed chain, a little safer, one could argue. 5 seconds. Last 45 seconds. Let's go. So, this is a really fun exercise to do in the TRX. Yeah, put your foot up in front of the straps and then lift up. It's bananas. So hard. But I tell you what, those abs are working double and triple time. It's awesome. Can't be mad about that. Oh, yeah. Okay, 10 seconds left. I got this. I'm gonna modify my exercise. Squeeze those abs. 3, 2, 1. Guess what, guys? We're done. Woo-hoo. You did it. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some stretching done here. So, give those buns, a few kicks there. Shake out those legs. You guys did a great job. So I'd love any of your feedback. Grab one foot. Find your balance. You need to hold on to a wall. Hold on. Find something stable to hold on to. Make sure that when you're doing your stretch, that you are not allowing that knee to come forward. I want it to stay straight down to the floor, if not slightly back, but make sure you tuck that tailbone down a little bit so you get those abdominals in. Good, switch sides. Use your buttocks. Good work. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Hit the subscribe button. And then share it. Share it to at least 5 people. Good. Have a seat on a chair or on the floor. I'm just going to sit on this box that sits right here. And cross that leg over. And we can go into our booty stretch. So for all of that curtsy lunge type activity that we did today, this is going to be very much deserved. Turn and face you just a little bit. So I can still talk forward into the microphone. So we can drop this knee down and get that stretch through the side, hip and glutes. And switch. Good. I kind of find this easier than sitting on the floor. And I know that easy is not always the most welcome word when it comes to working out, but here's what I mean by easier. I don't have to get all scrunched up. For people that don't have this range of motion, I'm pretty tight here. I can get my thigh against my chest, and the stretch is, it's whatever, it's not great. So if I sit on a bench or on a stool or something elevated, I can actually fold forward a little bit more and get a deeper stretch. So play around with your stretches. Whatever feels good for you, use that. But don't keep it the same. Try and constantly vary it. So maybe one day I'll be here when I'm pushing down, or maybe one day I'm going to pull this knee up. So listen to your body. It will tell you the things that you need. So while we're here, let's stretch out those hamstrings. You can sit down on the floor. Hopefully I'm not wiping my makeup all over my face. Who wears makeup to work out? Oh. Most of you have seen me without my makeup. It's not cute. So stretch those hamstrings. Can you even see me? I feel like I'm all dark and gloomy here. And switch sides. And again, with me and my super short legs, I can grab that foot pretty easily. So no great feet there. It just is short legs. But at least God blessed me with a cute butt. So if he's going to give me short legs, give me a good butt, right? So you got to find that silver lining and find your sunflower somewhere. Alrighty. So I will see you guys next time for another workout. And I hope you have a wonderful day. In fact, I hope your day is as nice as my butt. Let that get to my head.